guys, I welcome you all to my channel Escalate Academy, educating India in a lucid way. As you know, I'm myself Amit, I'm a civil engineer and I've qualified these exams. Okay, so without wasting time, let us start the objective questions which we are going through. Okay, what is the first question? Let's see the first question. The water content of soil which represents the boundary between plastic state and liquid state. Okay, water content which represents the boundary between plastic state and liquid state is known as what? Let's see from this graph. It is mentioning that water content between liquid state and plastic state is what? WL. And WL is what? Liquid limit. Okay, we can see from this Atterberg classification of consistency limits that he classified the various consistency limits. Atterberg, he said it's liquid state, plastic state, semi-solid state and solid state. Yeah. Then the water content between liquid state and plastic state was called as liquid limit, and water content between plastic state and semi-solid state was known as plastic limit, and water content between semi-solid state and solid state was known as WS, that is shrinkage limit. Okay, and he drew the diagram with total white volume of soil mass upon with ratio water content. Okay, so the correct answer will be what? Liquid limit. Okay, then let's go to the next question. Which of the following soil has more plasticity index? Has more plasticity index? We can see from this slide that highly plastic means greater than 17. Okay, so greater than 17 means that soil having more plasticity will have his plasticity index will be more. So here soil which will have the highest plasticity index will be what? Clay. Okay, clay is the soil which has highest plasticity and hence plasticity index will be maximum for clay. Let's move to the next question. At liquid limit, all soil possesses what? At liquid limit, all soils possesses same shear strength of small magnitude. Okay, at liquid limit because soils will possess the same shear strength of small magnitude. Then next move on to the next question. The moisture content of soil below which the soil volume becomes constant. Okay, the moisture content of soil below which soil volume becomes constant is known as what? It is known as shrinkage limit. Okay, soil volume becomes constant as we have seen this in this graph. Soil volume becomes constant within which liquid limit? It's shrinkage limit, WS. Okay, so let's see the next question. If the material of the base of the Casa Grande liquid limit device on which the cup containing soil paste drops is softer than the standard hard rubber, then what will be the case? Okay, and if it is harder, drops is softer than the standard hard rubber, then case will be liquid limit of soil will always increase. Okay, लिक्विड लिमिट हमेशा बढ़ जाएगी अगर हम सॉफ्टवेयर पैड यूज करते हैं as compared to standard hard rubber pad. And we can see this Casa Grande apparatus. Okay, this is a horn handle through which we rotate, and this cup consists of soil, and this turns up and down, and this is the pad over which it turns. It is, we can see in this figure that it is tip on this pad, and if this pad is made softer, then what will happen? Liquid limit of soil will always increase. Okay, and if it is harder, and or else if it is harder than standard, then what will happen? Then the liquid limit of soil will decrease. Okay, next move on to the next question. According to IS classification, the range of silt size particle, as we have already seen, size particle, we have classified the soil on basis of the size. So let's see the chart again. This was a chart which I have told you earlier also. Boulder greater than 300 mm, cobble 300 to 880 mm, and all these chart. Here we can see the clay values between 0.02 mm to 0.002 mm, and silt is between 0.075 mm to 0.002 mm. Okay, so particle of silt size range, what is that? 0.075 to 0.002 mm. So the right answer is D. Then Highway Research Board HRB classification of soil is based upon what? It is based upon both particle size composition as well as plasticity characteristics. Okay. Then inorganic soils with low compressibility are represented by low compressibility. It means L. So L is there also and here also. And inorganic soil, inorganic means what? Silt. So silt is represented by symbol M. So low compressibility is represented by L and inorganic is represented by M. So symbol will be M, L. So answer is C. Okay. Then sand particles are made up of what? Sand particles are made up of rock minerals. Learn it. The clay mineral with the largest swelling and shrinkage characteristics is known as Montmorillonite. I have already told you in the previous slides that Montmorillonite is a clay mineral which has highest shrinkage, highest swelling and shrinkage property, highest swelling and shrinkage property. Okay. Then 11th soil. 11th question is dispersed type of soil structure is an arrangement comprising particles having, see, there are two types of soil structure. One is dispersed, one was dispersed, and the shape of this dispersed is like this, face to face orientation of particles, face to face like this, orientation of particles like this. Okay. Then second one is flocculated structure. In a flocculated structure, it is like this. Rearrangement of particles will be like this shape. Okay. Then face to edge orientation. Then hence dispersed particle is what? Face to face for parallel orientation. So the right answer for 11th is A part. Okay. Then next move on to the next slide. Effective stress is what? It is an important because it is a function of engineering properties of soil. Okay. Effective stress is important because it is a function of engineering properties of soil. Then 13. Compaction of a soil is measured in terms of dry density. Learn it. Okay. Compaction हमेशा measure किया जाएगा in terms of dry density or unit weight. Okay. Then which one of the following expresses the degree of disturbance of undisturbed clay sample due to remolding? It is what? Sensitivity. Sensitivity is what? This is the degree of disturbance. Degree of disturbance. Okay. So sensitivity is degree of disturbance. So let's see what is thixotropy and irritancy means. Thixotropy is what? It is that property of soil due to which loss of strength, that is shear strength on remolding, can be regained if left undisturbed for some point of time. Okay, if it is left for undisturbed some time it will gain its shear strength. This is known as thixotrophy. Then sensitivity, degree of disturbance achieved on remolding is expressed by sensitivity, degree of what? Disturbance. Then is dilatancy. What is it? It is the volume change observed in granular material when they are subjected to shear deformations. Okay, and the phenomena exhibited by some fluids like sols and gels, in which they become more viscous or solid under the action of pressure. The soil becomes more viscous on the action of external pressure. This is termed as what? Dilatancy. This is dilatancy. Okay, just remember it. Bentonite is a material obtained due to the weathering of what? Volcanic ash. Learn it. Bentonite is a material obtained due to the weathering of volcanic ash. Okay, the correct answer is what? 15 ka C. One thing we just forgot, sensitivity, we can write sensitivity as ST, can be written as unconfined compressive strength, unconfined compressive strength of undisturbed soil upon what? Upon unconfined compressive strength of remolded soil. Okay, unconfined compressive strength of undisturbed soil upon unconfined compressive strength of remolded soil. Unconfined compressive strength of remolded soil. Okay, it is represented by what? QU upon QNU upon QQ. Okay, remember it. Then what is effective stress? Effective stress on soil is what? Let's see. It is effective stress on soil decreases due to decreases both void ratio and permeability. Okay, effective stress on soil will decrease both void ratio and permeability of soil. Okay, next question. What kind of capacity is found to be greater in dense sand? In dense sand, bearing capacity is found to be more. Okay, bearing capacity is found to be more in case of dense sand. For equal spherical sand grains, the ratio between the most loose and densest state shall be. This question is something very much confusing. Actually, it was not in this chapter. So we will study this question in next lecture. Okay. Actually, it must be between 2.6, but you should not study this here. We will study this in next chapter where I will tell you the detail about this. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. For compaction of soil in a laboratory using standard light compaction test, the weight of hammer used for giving blows to soil is what? It's just 2.65 kg. Okay, just remember it. Okay, so it will be what? 2.6 kg. Okay, next move on to the next question. With increasing compactive effort, the optimum moisture content. अगर हम what is the question? Let's again see. With increasing compactive effort, if we increase the compactive effort, then optimum moisture content will fall. Let's see how. See, this is the graph obtained from optimum moisture content, and it is obtained like this. Okay, So it is a water graph between dry density and water content. We'll see this is the water content, and this is the dry density, and this is the water content. Now if we increase the compactive effort, if we increase, this is what higher effort, this is higher effort applied. If higher effort is applied, then you can see that water content, which was previously W1, now it has reduced to W2, and dry density, which was gamma D1, has now increased upon how much? Gamma D2. So we can see that moisture content of soil is decreasing and dry density is increasing. So the optimum moisture content will decrease. Okay. So next, move on to the next slide. Clay soils are best compacted by sheep's foot roller. Very important question. It was asked in a GATE. It was asked in GATE exam. So please remember it. Okay. It is a very important question. Then standard penetration resistance in very stiff clays lies between, for very stiff clay, let's see, for very stiff clay, this is a chart which is showing you the between the consistency, flows and unconfined compressive strength. Okay, so for very stiff clays, blows required is 15 to 30. Okay, so for standard penetration resistance in very stiff clay lies between 15 to 30. Just remember it. Okay. Coefficient of compressibility of soil is a ratio of what? Coefficient of compressibility is a ratio of AV, is a ratio of change in void ratio upon change in effective stress. Okay. Change in effective stress sigma. So answer will be what? B. Change in void ratio to change in effective stress. Then as standard penetration test, the height of fall of hammer is how much? 76 centimeter. Okay, yeah, learn this in SPT, standard penetration test. The height of fall of hammer is 76 centimeter. Then by means of compaction, the following properties of soil increase. Which property of soil will increase by increasing compaction? अगर हम सॉइल पे, मान लीजिए ये हमारा सॉइल है, ठीक है, अगर हम इस पर कॉम्पैक्टिव एफर्ट बढ़ा दे रहे हैं, बाय मीन्स ऑफ कॉम्पैक्शन बढ़ा दिया, तो प्रॉपर्टी कौन प्रॉपर्टी चेंज होगी? मास डेंसिटी चेंज होगी और बढ़ेगी. ठीक है, शेयर स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि जो सॉइल स्ट्रेस लगने के बाद क्या होगा? मोर क्लोजली पैक हो जाएगा, कुछ इस तरीके से क्लोजली पैक हो जाएगा. तो मास डेंसिटी बढ़ जाएगी, शेयर स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ जाएगी एंड स्टेबिलिटी भी बढ़ जाएगी. हेंस आंसर विल बी व्हाट? ऑल ऑफ द अबव. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. राइज ऑफ वाटर टेबल above the ground surface causes what? It causes equal increase in pore water pressure and total stress. Okay, rise of water table above ground water surface causes equal increase in pore water pressure and total stress. Okay, and next is what? If the water table rises up to the ground surface, अगर हमारा water table जो है ground surface तक rise हो गई, तब क्या होगा? Then effective stress is reduced due to increase in pore water pressure, but only total stress does not change. Total stress हमारा unchanged रहेगा, but effective stress जो है हमारा reduce हो जाएगा. Effective stress will get reduced due to increase in pore water pressure, but total stress जो होगा will remain same. Okay, so answer is B. So thank you guys. These all were all the questions which we have done and attempted. So please like the video and subscribe and share, and please comment in the comment box. Please comment in the comment box if you have any questions regarding any question. Okay, then Thank you guys. Bye bye.